Garden Boxing Incorporated presents the World's Light Heavyweight Championship bout featuring champion Dick Tiger of the Republic of Biafra versus challenger Roger Rouse of Anaconda, Montana, from Convention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. 15 rounds. Hi, everyone. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator at the ringside of the beautiful Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. And a big crowd is waiting with great anticipation what promises to be a very fine bout between the champion Dick Tiger and the challenger Roger Rouse of Montana.
All right, this promotion this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is being conducted under the supervision of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Jackie Fields, your chairman. Our ring positions this evening, Dr. Donald Romeo and Dr. Harold Orchow. Our timekeeper, Lou Pearl. Counting for the knockdown, Steve Romeo. I would like to introduce our judges to you. On my immediate right, Tony Smersina. Immediately to my rear, we have Harold Buck. And on my left, Ralph Moza. Your referee for this evening's bout, Jimmy Oliva. All right, this is your main event, 15 rounds of boxing for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing from Anaconda, Montana, weighing 174.5 pounds, the challenger, Roger Rouse.
Over 1,000 fans have come from Montana to see this fight.
And introducing from the Republic of Biafra, weighing 168.25 pounds, the light heavyweight champion of the world, Dick Tiger. 15 rounds of boxing.
Instructions by the referee. Round one coming up. He's scoring the 5-point must. The mandatory 8 count is in effect. If a man is floored at or near the bell, the count will continue until he either rises or is counted out, except in the last round. He cannot be saved by the bell. There's round one. There is no 3 knockdown rule in this state. Now, Roger Rouse has about 3 or 4 inches in reach and 3 inches in height on the challenger, Dick Tiger. Rouse is making his first appearance on national television. Tiger is an old hand at it. Rouse is a stand-up fighter, a boxer puncher. Tiger, as you can see, and if you've watched him before, I'm sure you have, likes to set himself to punch. He's a devastating body puncher. Tiger's best punch is his left hook. The best punch of Roger Rouse is a right hand. They are wearing 8-ounce gloves. Rouse has a fair jab, a pretty good left. The bread and butter punch for Rouse is the right hand. Tiger often uses the left hook as a club. He likes to stalk his man. He likes to work the body. Rouse beating him to the punch. Many a fighter, after fighting Dick Tiger, wishes he had trained better. Jabs are short. Tiger is a very slow starter. If he's going to have trouble, it's usually in the early rounds. And now Rouse is finding him with that jab. The right hand was blocked. Good belt to the body by the Tiger. Rouse a little more cautious after sampling that body punch a moment ago. "15 rounds for the light heavyweight championship of the world." Jimmy Olivas, the referee. We are seeing Roger Rouse for the first time, except in training. 10 seconds to go in round one. Light heavyweight championship of the world. Tiger a little bit slow getting off the stool. The referee had to tell him. If you're watching this in color, Rouse is wearing the red trunks, Tiger the blue. In black and white, Rouse's trunks are a little bit darker. Tiger, a flat-footed fighter. Rouse likes to get up on his toes a little bit. At 38 years old, Tiger conserves his energy and stands in the center of the ring mostly. At the end of round one that I am seeing Rouse for the first time myself, except in training. I can see that he's a pretty good counter puncher. Tiger working that body again. Rouse trying to keep him off with the jab. That was a vicious left hook by Tiger. Both boys fainting a little bit here. Tiger is now starting to force the action. One minute left in round two. Mostly Tiger in that exchange. Rouse stood up well under the punches. Now back. There's a speck of blood above the left eye of Dick Tiger. Just a slight trickle there. First blood of the fight. At the rate they're winging them, this could end early. 10 seconds left in round two. The corner of Roger Rouse, the challenger from Anaconda, Montana. In the corner with him is manager Pete Jovanovic. There's the fellow kneeling down outside the ring. His trainer, Chappie Hayashi, is in the front there. The trainer of Teddy Bentham is the trainer Teddy Bentham, who works with Carlos Ortiz, is also in the corner. And Don Rouse, the brother of Roger Rouse, is not in the corner actually, but just down the steps in case they need anything. On the other side of the ring, we have the corner of Dick Tiger. Round three in Las Vegas, the light heavyweight championship of the world. If they pick up the action they had in round two, it will continue to be a dandy. Roger Rouse in the dark trunks or the red trunks. Dick Tiger, the light heavyweight champion, who just got that left hook in there. The baby blue trunks. Or if you're watching in black and white, the lighter trunks. Slugging it out. This figured to be a good fight, and it is. Roger Rouse, the first man in 101 years of Montana history to get a shot at a world title. Rouse apparently is not in awe of the champion, that's certain. Half the round over. Rouse is a slim-looking guy at 5'11", but he apparently packs a very good punch. And he is nailing Tiger with it. In Tiger's corner, Chicky Ferrara is yelling, "Go to the head." Nevada. There's a patch of Vaseline over the left eye of Dick Tiger. And Rouse starts to bomb at it. Rouse could go right hand crazy, and that could be costly with a fine puncher like Tiger. Bout is scheduled for 15 rounds. Left in round 4. Tiger threw a desperation punch that time. They're both scoring pretty good now. Tiger is cut over the left eye. One minute left in round 4. Rouse is leading that right hand. Both boys a little of them at this point. Rouse seems to be going right-hand crazy. 10 seconds to go in round 4. We've got a very pleasant surprise here. Marv Jensen, the manager of former middleweight champion Gene Fulmer, dropped in to join us on the telecast tonight. Marv, how does the fight look to you?
It's a great fight, Don, as we knew it would be. I think the rounds that they're coming up, the last rounds, the latter part of the fight will be the telling point. This is when Dick Tiger usually comes through, and it isn't surprising. The only thing that's surprising now is the speed that Roger Rouse has.
Well, do you think he's making a mistake throwing those wild right hands at Tiger?
It's always dangerous, very dangerous, as we know.
Marv, you'll stay with us, won't you, during the
Be
contest?
happy to.
Good. Thank you very much. Round 5 in the Convention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. Champion Dick Tiger. Challenger Roger Rouse. Tiger from the Republic of Biafra. Roger Rouse from Anaconda, Montana. Two governors here tonight, Paul Laxalt of Nevada and Tim Babcock of Montana. Guess whom the latter is rooting for. There have been no knockdowns. Tiger was rocked in the 3rd round. Tiger cut over the left eye again. It's not a bad cut at the moment, but it is showing a little blood. Tiger to the attack. Good counter punch by Rouse, a low blow by Tiger. Quite unintentional, I'm sure. Now, Tiger has been working that body, and that, if the fight continues, could be a telling factor. We'll find out just how much road work Rouse did. They say he did a lot. Rouse with the jab, Tiger the overhand right. Ten seconds left in round 5. Round 6 coming up. The world light heavyweight champion Dick Tiger in the blue trunks. The red trunks won by Roger Rouse, the challenger. Jimmy Olivas, the referee. Rouse is cocking the right hand now. Maybe it's just a feinting gesture. Tiger imperturbable as usual. Picks those gloves out in front of him. Both boys short. Tiger's combination. The left was good, the right grazed, and he's off balance. I don't mean to harp on the cut over Tiger's left eye, but it is going to be a factor later on, possibly, and so I have to keep reminding you he is cut over the left eye. At the moment, Rouse is unmarked. It has been a good, earnest fight all the way so far. The left jab of Rouse, he's got the reach on Tiger. The left jab is keeping Tiger off balance. Good counter punch by the champion. And Tiger clubs away on the inside. Tiger is throwing the bombs, and some of them are landing. Tiger is winging them out there. 10 seconds left in round 6. Marv, what do you think they're telling Tiger in the corner right now as a manager who's been in the champion's corner many times?
Don, I think they're telling him to keep shooting that left hook to the body. He was very effective that round. He got some terrific body punches into Rouse's midsection. I think these are going to be very telling.
We can see Jersey Jones, the manager, applying a little ointment to that eye. How does the eye look to you, Marv, the left eye?
It's certainly going to be a factor. It isn't very serious right now, but blood is trickling. They're concerned about it. Also, Rouse might be shooting at this and leaving himself wide open for his body punches.
Don Dunphy at ringside, round 7 at the Convention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. Light heavyweight championship of the world on the line. Champion Dick Tiger, a gallant battler in all his campaigns. And a fine challenger, it turns out, in Roger Rouse, who's putting up a surprisingly good exhibition. Tiger has been over the 15-round distance 8 times, by the way. Rouse's longest efforts have been 12-rounders, 4 of them. His biggest wins, the 7-round KO of Eddie Cotton and a 1-round KO of Johnny Pearsall. You notice on defense, Tiger keeps his arms rather close to his body. Rouse is a little away. Although Tiger's 38 years old, he's conserved himself the last few years. Over the last 8 years, he's only averaged 3 fights a year. Tiger is coming in a little bit faster at his man now. Rouse seems to content to counter and jab. And it's a good jab the challenger has. That was a solid sending left hook by the champion, Tiger. Round 8 in the Convention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. Tiger had a particularly good round 7. Let's see what happens here if he continues that pace. Or if Rouse can get back to the good boxing he showed in rounds 4, 5, and 6. Scoring on the 5-point must system, in case you joined us late. 5 points to the winner of a round, 4 or less to a loser. An even round, they each get 5. 3 judges will do the scoring. The referee's tally will not count in the scoring. However, he's in complete charge of the bout. He could stop it if he wanted to, if the occasion arose. Jimmy Olivas, the referee. Some of those hard body punches by Tiger got in, some were blocked. Tiger is pressuring Rouse now, and let's see how the challenger reacts to it. There have been no knockdowns. Seems to have gotten back his jabbing rhythm. That was a partial punch. Tiger trying to get his man on the rope. Tiger told to keep them up by the referee. Good corner work, apparently, in Tiger's corner. Has kept that left eye from getting any worse. Doesn't look bad at all now. Rouse was wrecked by that punch. He shuddered for a moment. 10 seconds left to go in round 8. Corner with Roger Rouse, the challenger. Marv, I notice you've been keeping score. Would you give us an idea, either by rounds or by points, what you think it is now at the end of 8 rounds?
Yes, Don, I have an even fight right now. I have 4-4. I noticed that, I might add that I think that Tiger's displayed in all these fights that he's probably the strongest 168-pounder we've ever had in the ring. He's very strong and vicious.
Fomo was a pretty strong boy, but he didn't get to 168, did he?
Well, that's the reason I say that he's probably the strongest 168-pounder. I have noticed that Rouse seems to be respecting Tiger's blows.
Round 9 of a 15-round light heavyweight championship bout at the Las Vegas Convention Center. I might add, I think it's a very fine bout between two good battlers. The champion, Dick Tiger, the challenger, Roger Rouse. Rouse in the red trunks, Tiger in the blue trunks, or the lighter trunks if you're watching in black and white. The show being shown both in color and black and white. Rouse was bothered by that body punch. He himself scored a good counter. Tiger has scored heavily in the last couple of rounds, and Tiger seems to be slipping. Every so often he slips in center ring. Tiger started slowly, but he has come on. It's a 15-round bout. We're in round 9. Round is half over. Again and again, Tiger lays him into that unprotected middle of Rouse. There's Tiger slipping again. No knockdown. The mandatory 8 count is in effect if there is a knockdown. However, there is no 3 knockdown rule here. I guess Dick Tiger has as much heart as any fighter who ever lived. He is scoring with those roundhouses. 5, he's rocking. 6, 7, 8, he's bleeding. He took the mandatory 8 count. 20 seconds left in the round. Rouse on the bicycle. Tiger's got him in trouble. 10 seconds left in round 9. Round 10. Now Rouse must answer the question after being on the deck. In the scoring of points, as opposed to the round system, you've got to give Tiger extra points for that knockdown or less points to Rouse. Rouse is getting cut up around the face now, showing specks of blood on it. Take the mandatory 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Half the round yet to go. It's been a humdinger all the way. Rouse still throwing punches himself. The boys seem to be slipping around the ring, both of them. Rouse is taking a battering now. Fights back gamely, though. Tiger in definite command of the fight now. No question about it. Rouse himself scored heavily that time, but his face is pretty well battered. Both boys have shown plenty of heart in this fight. Seconds to go in round 10. We take a look in at the corner of Roger Rouse, and they're pretty well worried, although he fought back gamely. Marv, do you think that possibly Tiger could punch himself out?
He's in great command here. It all depends. The way he punches, he puts everything into it. If he misses a few, it takes a lot more out of him if he connects. But Roger is in real trouble right now. Tiger's been punching devastating.
That's a wonderful body attack that Tiger throws at anyone.
He has one of the best body attacks in boxing. That left hook to the body is terrific.
What does Gene Fulmer say about that?
Gene has a lot of respect for Dick. They're great friends, and he feels like that Dick is one of the greatest ever. He's a gentleman also.
Round 11 at Las Vegas, Nevada. Dick Tiger, a fine light heavyweight champion, making a fine defense of his crown. Roger Rouse, a gallant challenger. Win or lose, he's fought a fine bout up to now, Rouse has. Rouse did very well in the early rounds, but that unremitting stalking attack, particularly the body by Tiger, apparently took its toll of the challenger. Come on, Roger! Round 11 of a 15-rounder. Rouse bleeding from the face and the nose. Rouse smart enough to stay off those ropes. Round half over. Come on, Dick. The action slows down a little bit. With a ripping right hand that time. Rouse back to counter punching. Tiger winging away. right was short, the left landed well. 10 seconds to go in round 11. Along with Marv Jensen as we come up for round 12 of a 15-round light heavyweight championship bout. Roger Rouse, the challenger, has been on the deck twice. That was a fine exchange by both of them. Dick Tiger, the champion, the shorter of the two. 6 years older, 6 pounds lighter at 168 and a half. This could be it. There's Rouse down from that right hand. 5, 6. Referee's talking to him. Makes the mandatory 8 count, and it is all over. Referee Jimmy Oliva talks to Roger Rouse and signifies that the contest is all over. The winner and still light heavyweight champion of the world, a great fighter, Dick Tiger. A very unhappy corner of Roger Rouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 12 seconds of the 12th round by knockout, the winner and still light heavyweight champion of the world, Dick Tiger.
We're going to try to get Dick Tiger over to the microphone. Dick, come on. Dick talking to Roger Rouse. Come on over here, Dick. Sorry. Dick, in just a moment, we're going to replay the knockout. But first, I want to congratulate you. First, on the fact that you are a new father. Your wife gave birth to a baby girl, 7 pounds, 7 days ago, and your 7th child, right?
Thank you.
Here's a replay of the knockout. Now, take a look at yourself and tell us what's happening here in the 12th round.
I think he was coming in. I sent the right hand and the connected left that got him by the jaw. I think that was it. And he was moving back while I was, chasing him. He's taller than myself. And
just a minute. We got an intruder here.
You see, this court, he has just, I got him in the corner, I think in the second or third round, and he brought me with head, but I'm glad I won the fight.
Do you think it was a butt he got you over the left side? Now listen, to be perfectly honest, I thought Rouse was winning the fight up until the 6th round. Now, what did you think?
I don't know. I'm in there to fight. I don't know what happened.
You didn't care. You weren't worried.
I don't get start early. I get start late.
You knew it was a 15-round bout, so you weren't going to hurry.
Yeah. Because I knew I was going to get him. Because
what are the plans? I'm going to ask Jersey Jones, your manager, to come in here. Jersey, what are the plans now?
Well, Don, I've always maintained that you don't cross the second bridge till you're over the first one.
Well, you're over this one.
Yeah, we had to get through with this one. We have no plans at the moment. There are several very good offers, but we'll take a little time to consider them.
Do you think Rouse merits another chance?
Well, let him, if he get beat, say, Jose Torres, I think that would do it. I think Rouse made a very, very good fight, but Tiger was just too damn strong for him and too hard a puncher.
Oh, he's a real good fighter, this Mr. Tiger. Thank you very much, Jersey, and good luck.
Always a
Dick,
pleasure, Don.
congratulations. The people in Biafra must be very proud of you.
Thank you. I'm glad.